Hi guys, this is Dan with Index Option Trading on October the 5th after the market close, and we start our what a day today looking at the chart of SPX. SPX, as you can see from this chart, was consolidating in this area, and I've drawn two parallel lines which will give you the base. This is the base it was forming since September the 20th, so which is about a 2-week old base, which is a nice time to have it. And then all of a sudden it dropped yesterday on some bad news, but some good news came in on service sectors that the economy is improving, which it is happening. There are a lot more good news about the economy these days than anything else. The pending home sales were up yesterday. Today was the service sector, and with that news came in here, SPX bolted out the gate with a big huge white candle and with a hook on the stochastic. That is telling us that this congestion pattern is now resolving to the upside of the market. And remember, there is no resistance here on the end. We can easily go up to April highs of 1200, and the market can take off here 1200, 1300 levels. This is when in the fall the market starts getting very bullish. It has always been historic that during election cycles and election times the markets get heated up and they get very bullish and confident. It's just the way things have been. So now, following that problem that we had this summer when the market was in this tight range and was not going anywhere and was dropping, we don't have this thing. This congestion pattern now resolves to the upside, and it will become a support as the market moves up. So with that said, let's take a look at SPY and see what SPY has done today. And with SPY, I have the same chart that I set up here. This is the trend line. We were moving up, then we start going sideways, and this is the two lines, which is a consolidation pattern. And the volumes were okay. Today the volume was pretty heavy, 229 million shares, and SPY broke out right at the gate in the morning with a gap up, and it never looked back. And it was a huge bullish day with the Dow almost going 200 points and major stocks running from anywhere between $2 to $7 to $10, $2 to $7 and the average. And it started just being a very bullish day. So with that strength, if the bulls can carry here, this thing can really go up to 120 on SPY very easily. Okay, so let's start looking at some of the charts that we have. We have new positions on Apple, and the reason why we chose Apple here, if you look at Apple has been climbing steadily here from 235 to 295, and then it made a very nice parallel bull flag. It is a flag actually. That consolidation pattern is just like this, with this nice tight trading between two lines and a slope, and from that slope it became extremely oversold. So when the selling took place, it became oversold, and the stochastics almost went down to oversold levels, and that's where it broke out. Remember, the volume was also tapering off, so this was giving me a clue. I had been watching this stock for some time, and I didn't have a chance to get into it when this was climbing because way too high. So we waited here for this to form 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sessions. I waited, and today it broke out loose. Knowing what it's going to do, we took a position immediately on it. So we're going to ride this thing up here from the stochastic when it gets up to 75, and Apple should push to 300 at this time. Most likely it's going to end up there. So that is the position on Apple. That's why we chose that naked puts that we're selling right now. Okay, let's go on to Baidu, the next stock, which is Baidu is also making a bull flag here, but not as even, and it's broken out above 100 levels, and it's gonna get extremely overbought again. But Baidu is a mover. It moves about 6.5 today. And let's take a look at NFLX, what it has been doing on NFLX, which is the mighty mover. And it has formed a very disoriented bull flag here, but I'm not convinced. It moved up here a little bit, and the volume has been tapering down, which is a good sign, and it's getting a little bit overbought, oversold. So let's see when it moves. We keep an eye on that. And lastly, we're gonna touch base with another stock, CRM, which hasn't done very well either. So CRM has touched down and is trying to go up here. So we're gonna keep some eyes on these things, and also on VMW.